Egg yolks, guys, I'm telling you, so much better without the whites. Good morning. Today is Easter, so happy Easter. I hope that you guys have a great day spending time with your family or your friends and that you're able to eat something delicious. I thought I'd take you along with me on my day and show you what I eat on my first carnivore Easter. So I'm just sitting outside here and kind of enjoying the sunrise, and the birds are singing really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the video, but the forest is coming alive and it's so beautiful. Today, Jake and I are going to church later this morning, and we're going to be teaching a lesson to some of the youth in our church about the crucifixion and Jesus rising again, and how because of him we are able to have eternal life and be saved from our sins, and that's just an amazing thing. I've been thinking a lot lately about how our circumstances don't change the goodness of God, and God really carried me through the hardest moments of my life, which for me has been my chronic illness journey, and now I'm starting to heal, and I'm so thankful. And God was just as good when I was bedbound as he is today when I'm healing. There have been several Easters where I wasn't able to go have dinner with my family or whatever it may be, that I just stayed in bed. Anyways, the last few weeks I've made a lot of progress, and I honestly constantly feel on the verge of tears just from gratitude and awe of these new abilities that I'm starting to gain and the things that I'm able to do. And I'm having trouble sleeping at night just because I'm so, like, my mind is just thinking of all these things that I want to do and dreaming of things that I might be able to do in the future, and I just feel like, I think I wrote in my journal the other day, it's not unbearable to be awake anymore, and just even that is just amazing. And I really don't want to take anything for granted. I want to make the most of my life and of every day, and I'm just so excited for what is to come. There's just so many things that we have to be grateful for. Lately we've been taking walks every day, and most days this past week I have walked almost a mile or a full mile, and I reached that full mile just about a week ago, and I mean, it just felt amazing. It's been 5 years since I've been able to walk a mile, and I just am imagining myself going out and hiking again, and just being able to move is such a gift. And I don't know, like I said, I just don't want to take it for granted. And sometimes I'm just unloading the dishwasher in the kitchen and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm unloading the dishwasher, this is amazing. And just those little things that I wasn't able to do for years, and starting to be able to do them is just, I mean, there's no way to describe it. Anyways, I'm gonna go write in my journal, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna have for my first meal today. I think I'm gonna wait until after church to eat. But with this new program that I'm doing, I am writing in my journal every morning, and they have us write this proclamation that we make 10 times in a row every single day, just like that repetition and actually writing things down kind of ingrains it in your brain. But my proclamation is I'm healthy and strong, and so I write that 10 times every day. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in just a bit here. So we just got back from church. It was really good, and yeah, I just feel super thankful to be able to go to church. There were years where I mostly wasn't able to go, and yeah, our lesson went pretty well, and I just feel thankful. Anyway, I have decided to make some eggs for breakfast. So I've only been eating the egg yolks and not the whites, just because if people are sensitive to eggs, typically they do better with just eating the yolks, and those are the most nutrient dense part of eggs. And so I was able to find a local source for soy-free eggs, which is very, very difficult to find. It feels like it's close to impossible sometimes. I think I called like 20 or 30 local farms before I found a place that's soy-free. These eggs are not corn-free, but they're soy-free, so I think if you're gonna find one or the other, soy-free is the most important, but obviously ideally corn and soy-free is best. The reintroduction has gone well. I started with just a few egg yolks and now I can eat up to like 10 at a time, and I don't know, it's kind of weird, guys. Like, I felt like I could feel my body craving the nutrients in the egg yolks, and I have always hated eating eggs growing up, like scrambled eggs and stuff like that. Like, just even looking at them made me feel nauseous. So that was why not eating eggs for the first 8 months of my carnivore diets was not a problem for me, because I didn't like them. I know most people love them, but just eating the yolks tastes completely different than scrambling up the entire egg. So if you don't like eggs, maybe try just eating the yolk, because it tastes so good. And I've been enjoying eating them. I have a little mini waffle maker that I sometimes make the eggs up in, and then I add in some raw unpasteurized butter and some Redmond salt, and it's good, guys. It's really good. So eggs are really high in folate, which on my last blood test from like a month ago showed that my folate levels were like next to nothing. And so I decided to add in egg yolks and have been adding in a little bit of raw liver too. So anyway, all that is going well, and I think that that has actually helped me. And so for my second meal a day, I'm gonna be eating a meal with my family, and so I'm just gonna bring something for myself. I'll decide what that is later. I feel like I should have lamb because it's Easter, but I actually don't even know if I have any, unfortunately, but I'll find something good. I just heated up some meat stock and added electrolytes to it. This is just the stock from the ossobuco or beef shank that I pressure cooked yesterday. And yeah, I like to break my fast in the mornings with meat stock whenever I can. I don't always get to it, but most days I do, and it's delicious. So some of you guys are probably like, why did she just take the extra effort to make heart-shaped egg yolk waffles? And the answer is just because it makes me happy. I don't know, things like this just make me smile, and it's Easter, so I wanted to do something a little bit special. All it is egg yolks. I just put them straight into the waffle maker, and then I add the raw unpasteurized butter. And this butter is actually cultured butter. I keep it in the freezer in little like tablespoon balls, and then I add Redmond's real salt, of course, which I add to everything. And if you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend trying it. I'll put a link to that down below, and anything else that I use in this video too. But yeah, let's give it a try. Egg yolks, guys, I'm telling you, so much better without the whites. Never thought that I would be enjoying eating eggs, but here we are. So this birdhouse was actually already there when we bought the house, and this week we noticed that there are a bunch of baby birds in there. I mean, come on, does it get any cuter than that? One of our neighbors lets everybody walk down her driveway and through her garden, and Just so many gorgeous flowers. We are just finishing up our walk. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
What do you have to say to the people?
It's a great day to be alive.
Always.
You're soaking up earlier.
I'm getting ready to head over to my mom's house in a couple hours here, and I have some frozen brisket and roast. I think it's just brisket is left, but look at these cute little glass Tupperware containers. My sister got them for me. I know some of you guys have said you liked them, so I'll put a link to these in the description as well. But basically when I freeze my meals, I separate them to kind of like serving sizes using either parchment or freezer paper, and that makes it like way easier to deal with than if you just put like a ton of meat in here and you don't want to eat it all at once. That has been really helpful for me because I freeze all of my leftovers after I cook them, and so I reheat everything from frozen. Lately I've been liking reheating things in the oven, so I'll put it at like 275 or 300 and reheat things a little bit slower, like brisket. At least for me, I feel like it keeps it a lot more tender and keeps the moisture in more. So I'm just gonna heat this up and bring it over in like an insulated container, and then I'll just eat dinner with my family, and it's as simple as that. Really, I'm just thankful to be able to eat with my family. I'm not worried at all about the other foods that are gonna be there. But I do know that that might be hard for some of you guys. If for whatever reason you went off diet on Easter, whatever it is, don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay. You can always get back on track. So yeah, I didn't really feel like cooking something new, and so I decided I would just heat up some leftovers that I cooked last weekend. So it's gonna be good. I had to show you guys these flowers at my mom's house. These are just everywhere around where we live, and they're stunning. This is the ham that my brother-in-law smoked. I heard that it tasted amazing, and lots of cute Easter decorations. Wanna say hi?
I love. Yes.
There's my brisket. It was a great Easter dinner. Afterwards, we just played some silly games in the backyard, and my mom set up this adult Easter egg hunt and a little kids one for my nieces as well. But it was just so much fun because I actually got to participate this year instead of just watch or just miss out altogether.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Here we go.
Oh!
We were trying to throw these bunnies and Easter eggs into that pitcher of water from across the deck, and this is the aftermath. Lots of fun. That's a wrap on my Easter. It was the best Easter that I've had in many years, and I'm just so thankful, and honestly just I feel like in a way I'm like coming back to life, and it's just the best feeling. I mean, it's hard to describe, but after so many years of just barely surviving, it feels good to start being able to live again. And I know this is just the beginning, and I have a lot more progress to make and a lot more to come, but I'm just so excited to get back into the world and living again, and yeah. Anyways, let me know if you guys liked this type of video where I show a little bit more into just my daily life. If you guys just want to see the meat and the health stuff, then that's totally fine. But I thought it might be fun to let you guys get to know me a little bit and see a little glimpse into my life every once in a while. Today is the morning after Easter, and it's raining right now, so I've got a rain jacket on, and I'm about to go get my driver's license. I actually just started driving again a couple of months ago. I haven't done a lot, but I'm increasing my driving as with many other things, and I'm excited. And I'm just getting my license switched from a Utah license that I got quite a few years ago to a North Carolina license. And anyways, hope you guys all had a great Easter. Let me know in the comments down below what you ate for Easter. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys very soon.